Hello everyone, Higherselfmagic here. Today is World Kindness Day. I've got the thinking woman again. So someone here is completely thinking things through and getting it just right, whoever's listening to me. It's a period of transition. It's a period of intense manifestation. Any manifestation or manifesting you do at the moment, affirmations, they've got a very good chance of coming true. So be careful what you wish for. And also, you know, put your whole heart into your manifesting. Write lists. Remember that the universe is kind and loving and has got your back. Sometimes bad things have to happen for the good things to happen. And you have to learn the hard way that some people cannot be trusted. Today is a really strange day for communication. I mean, remember, we're in a Mercury retrograde, so things can go wrong for a lot of people in terms of how they communicate, how they put things across. And it's always important not to do anything absolutely new in this period. They say don't date someone new in this period. It's only a few weeks till the end of November, the 29th. So carry on talking if you've not met them before. If you've met them, carry on. Don't buy anything electrical during this period. And careful of what you say during this period. And World Kindness Day always reminds us about that, because some people sometimes say unkind things without meaning them, and also treat themselves unkindly when they shouldn't, because you've been through a lot. I've been talking to Sagittarians for a long time, and Aquarians on here, and Pisces, and various. If you go right to the bottom of my first lot of readings, I was doing some for air signs, fire signs, earth signs, and water signs, and also for mutables, fixed. So I have taken generalizations, people in groups. Also, I like to mention to people that your rising sign is just as important as your sun sign, because that rising sign is on that pure 2 hours in that day you were born, and only a few people share that 2 hours with you, whilst your sun sign, many people share that with you. But the sun sign is a great way for people to understand people's characteristics and whether they're compatible and whatever. Anyway, let's have a look at I've been drawn, you may know, Sarah Elizabeth is my spirit guide. My spirit ancestors, of course, I've got many in heaven, in the spirit world at the moment, and they really have my back, and they're really working hard for us in November. November's the month where they are the veil between spirit and humans is at its lowest. It's really low, and you can feel it. You can feel the communication much more than at other times. So if you want guidance from your spirit guides, from your spirit ancestors, write to them. Write to them. Channeling is a very important thing. I'll talk to you about channeling at another time, but if you want to speak to in detail, but if you want to speak to your spirit guide, write her a question and go off, make a cup of tea, come back and answer that question with your spirit guide guiding you, channeling you, and you will get an answer that you never, ever expected to get. Can we have some cards here, please, Sarah Elizabeth? So a lot of my readings come from Sarah Elizabeth's interaction with me before the reading, and I always know when I want to do a reading because I get numbers on my phones and they just appear like your water guardian. Connect with your emotions. So some of you are feeling very emotional at the moment. You may be a water sign. Or you may be having someone troubling you, upsetting you, that's a water sign. In my last reading, I was talking about opposition and getting rid of that out of your life, and watching out for people wearing masks and dropping them in this month of November, where the leaves are falling off the trees at a rapid rate. When we come into December, we'll feel the light much more, even though it's dark, even though we go to the darkest day on the 21st of December, we will feel the light. The twinkling lights are there for us. Sometimes they put them out too early at the moment, and they're not meant to, because we're meant to feel nature as it is. Can I have another of these cards, please, Sarah Elizabeth, or do I have to cut them? Okay, I'm going to cut them. Here we go. We've got Air Guardian. Gosh, so you could be an air sign. It's really funny how we've got the signs at the moment. One of you, someone listening to this, has been a hermit for a while. It's time to get out there. I've been a bit of a hermit, but it's time to get out there now. It's time to make your mark. My gosh, we've got the, you couldn't make it up, we've got the Earth Guardian as well. So someone here is an earth sign. Just fire is missing. Let's say that the fire signs are very magical at the moment. We're coming into your season. So you are the magic guardians, fire signs, and you are definitely going to have a lot of magic in your season. Happy birthday to you from November the 21st onwards. It's going to be a very light period for you in December after all this hardship. By the spring, a lot of you will have got your manifestations through. Yep, you will. Some of you might be traveling in the spring. Some of you are developing, you're not only thinking, but you're developing more. We've got the spirit fox here, spirit animals. Oh, the fox is a wonderful spirit animal. And it really protects us. And if you help foxes, I know they can be a bit of a nuisance in your gardens, but they really are absolutely incredibly important to us. So we should protect them. And they don't mean us any harm. They're getting more and more used to humans, because human homes are expanding all the time into their areas, of course. So be kind to animals, be kind to foxes, be kind to yourself. Let's see what comes up with these. I'm not going to put a hashtag on this reading. Whoever finds it will be meant to find it. Offer a helping hand if you can in the next few days. It's World Kindness Day, but it does extend to beyond today. Be kind to yourself. Have a bubble bath. Have your favourite drink. Make some food you really like. It's very important when you reach that point where you love yourself that you'll feel the joy. You'll feel the joy that you're meant to feel, which we, haven't felt for a long time. That was meant to go because it's sideways. So they didn't want me to have that one. These are like jumping around in my hand. Okay, what have we got here? Say what you mean. And talking about Mercury retrograde and communication, it's really important you say what you mean, though. And if someone is not transparent in what they say or clear, ask them what they mean. Yeah, things can go very badly wrong in a Mercury retrograde because people don't speak clearly to each other. There's a lot of joy coming in for you. Alchemy. Okay. Oh, some of you have had some sort of rejection that has coloured your your psyche, the way you think, the way you feel. And that's why you need to be kind to yourself. Don't blame yourself, blame the other person. They weren't good enough for you. They couldn't have you because you were too good for them. They knew that. So whoever's been rejected, just see that as the best thing out. What have we got here? Dreams. Okay, your dreams are coming true. And you're so safe. Look, you're being protected by your spirit ancestors. Inner child. Listen to your inner child. Sometimes we try to be too mature all the time and not joyous and not happy. The message here I'm getting is about joy. Try turn your life into a more joyful experience, even if you're just at home and you don't want to go out there right now. Make life joyful. Let's think a bit more about that and look at these cards that we have here. I want to take a few more from the Oracle. Okay, that one's speaking to me, sexuality. So something is coming in for you that's going to really satisfy your inner child, the magic, the dreams that you've always had, and also the grown-up side of you, the one that dreams, the one that wants, the one that has feared rejection, put up with it, but now you're going to be very much in demand and in someone's desire. That's if you're single. Attachment, look, the mask thing coming in again. Be careful, let the mask come off, because if you don't, some people are bringing a storm warning with them. And that's what I've said, until we get through this Mercury retrograde, be very careful of who you meet and what they say to you. And it's not just romantically, it's relationships with family, with friends, with business partners, with business associates. God, that broken heart's come through. Someone here has had a broken heart. Well, things are going to change for you from now on. And you might have got the storm warning with that broken heart, but you ignored it. Don't sign any contracts during this Mercury retrograde, but after it, you're going to be signing a contract that's very, very important to you. Look, we've got the books there. It could be something to do with a literary sort of thing. You're going to have the perfect balance. You actually won't need to see it because it will be a contract that's so good for you and will progress you. So don't worry, but don't sign anything during this Mercury retrograde. Yeah, I think you got the warning about the heartbreak and feeling rejected, but you didn't take it. But now you wouldn't ever go back there, and you recognise those things straight away. And here we've got the 7th chakra, the crown chakra. You're thinking so much more. We started off with the thinking woman. Even with, if you're a male, the divine feminine is prominent. And you're thinking much more clearly than you've ever thought before. You can see things with your third eye that you could never see before. Let's ponder over these cards a moment while I get some info from my channeling notes. Yep, manifestations, perfect timing for you. Rest and rejuvenation. If you have had a broken heart, rest and rejuvenate now, then get out there. The world's your lobster. You've got the world at your feet. So let's have a look at my notes. And it really is about joy. And I just think you should see the future as really quite bright. And if you go through life at the moment, especially in this Mercury retrograde, regarding others and wanting other people to do well and in your little world and helping them, then there's a real joyful outcome for you in the world, in the stars. But the key to success is sincere communication. I really believe that all sincere communication should take place. Air your feelings about it. Talk clearly. If you don't understand something, ask for the meaning of that to avoid any storm warnings. And I think be inwardly strong and serious, even though outwardly you might be jovial and friendly. Do look with your third eye for what you're seeing, who you're being. The crown chakra, it's all about thinking. It's all about, and just share that natural light you have in the world, because whoever's listening to this has a very good benevolent side to them. And sometimes some people don't deserve that benevolent, joyful, joie de vivre side of you, but give it to them anyway. Just ask the universe, the sun, the moon, Jupiter and Mars, to help you give it to the right people. Because I think joy is the greatest agent of motivation. And most people respond to it really well in mankind, in the world. And people are willing to risk their lives in the service of someone who's a charismatic leader or someone who lightens them up. So sometimes an authentic smiley face is all you need to make progress and for people to help you move forward. And they are going to help you. I need to take one of these. A fiery climax is approaching. We've got the Ram there, Aries period. Something is going to happen that's really going to be really good for you. And you are going to be good enough for that. So whether it's a relationship or a job or a business opportunity, it's really going to change your life. And yes, you're very close to achieving your goal. So reach out to people and success will be yours. Got the success card. And you've been hardworking, productive, and you really deserve the best. And look here, I shuffled these earlier. You've got someone from the past. Be very wary. Your spirit ancestor is there, but they're walking away. They're happy for you to talk to them, but be very wary about letting them in. It depends what they did to you, and if they were associated with that heartbreak, please be careful. There's you resting with your swords and they're all outside there, but one of them sneaking back in to talk to you. And here we've got the Strength card and the karmic number 8. Remember, the 8 and 9 years are very karmic. We've got a few months to go. We've got the rest of November and December. Then we're in the number 10 year. Thank goodness for that. Here, Sagittarius. The Sagittarius season is coming along, but it's saying keep your swords with you and be as sharp in your communication with your head as you are with your mouth. So be clear. Expect people not to read your mind. Expect people to inspire them, but ask them to lay their cards on the table alongside yours, whoever, in whatever capacity, friendship, work, business, great undertakings get the green light in this atmosphere of free exchange which is taking place now. Just be careful how you put it, but this is a great time to just speak your truth, and your heart is going to sort of like communicate what you need. Just go with your heart. So even though joy is part of our childhood, our inner child, and something we yearn for, as an adult, it's quite hard to get it. It's quite an elusive experience. It can't be captured by force, not at all. It comes to us when it's meant to. And when it comes, you will jump like the fool right off the mountain into the arms of whoever brings this joy to you. You might be married, so we're not looking at it being a another lover or a lover. It might be a family member who comes forward talking to you, trying to put things right, and you will feel the joy and you will jump straight back into it because you know you need that. There's going to be some celebrating going on, some making up with people. You've got the Knight of Cups for single people, and we've got the Cup of Love coming. And then when the Cup of Love comes, there's going to be lots of sharing going on between you. So joy blossoms and spreads among people and pollinates everything. So my experience is that if you're unhappy and you go around feeling unhappy, you end up feeling unhappier. But when you're smiling and looking at the world through different glasses, maybe pink rose spectacles, just for that little bit, it forms a sort of, it just gives you that interest, that value of what life is all about. It's meant to be a joyful experience. We're meant to identify our talents and appreciate them and push them forwards. Someone's got a Virgo coming in and someone's got a Leo coming in. There's certainly some Pentacles coming in. Let me take one of these. You are a powerful light worker. It's safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual journey brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. Someone here is very spiritual. Someone who's listening to this deserves everything because they are very spiritual. Maybe you run workshops and seminars, not particularly in spirit happenings, but maybe you do in your life. You might have a business where you deal with people and you talk to them and make them feel better. And that's you. You're a powerful light worker. You might run courses to make people feel better. You might be a teacher. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural born leader. So one of you definitely is that out here. And here we've got Archangel Michael and Raphael. So they are lifting your energy up. So let's remember that the ultimate purpose of life is to enjoy it. And a lot of us are like earth angels, or you're lucky enough to meet friends who are earth angels to you, or family members. Not everyone's that lucky, but someone's going to come in. If you haven't got anyone, someone's going to come in and be your earth angel. They are going to, whoever is the earth angel that's coming to you, or if you are an earth angel and you help other people, you have come to earth to teach all about love and kindness. And that's what you're all about, your ear chakra. So really listen to messages that appear around you that you can hear in songs or in sounds, birds. But your ear chakra is very, very, very strong at the moment. And it's like linked to your third eye. You've got this third eye, you've got this ear chakra that's really working hard at helping you understand people. And even if you're feeling heartbreak, even if you're feeling sadness, I just want to say there's no need to fear anything, because joy is going to be entering in. So exchange ideas with friends, with family members, and take comfort in a mutually uplifting heart to heart. Light candles, arrange flowers in a vase, and sort of beam from ear to ear. And have a laugh, that sort of belly laugh you have with someone. Only some people can make you laugh like that. Just laugh like that. And that's going to be so important to you in this dark November. As I said, December's going to be lighter, even though it's actually physically darker. the twinkling lights and everything, they're going to be more apparent. You might have them in your home, will bring you that new light energy. But right now, just work on your joy, and you can achieve that by working on being kind, not only to other people, but to yourself. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I've really enjoyed doing it. Happy Kindness Day. It extends into tomorrow, so just say something kind to someone, or be kind to yourself. Have a treat. Please like, share and subscribe. I really appreciate your comments. If you could put a comment down for me, I'd really appreciate that, because it gets the algorithms working. And I really do love the supporters I have on this channel. You really make me want to come back every time. I'm just talking to all of you, so you take care. Thank you.